Grupo Firme will not perform at La Onda Fest on June 1st. Their visas are caught in an administrative process, a vague and often opaque bureaucratic limbo that leaves even Grammy-winning artists grounded. The band took to Instagram to explain the sudden absence, apologizing to their fans and thanking them for their unwavering love. This isn't the first time Mexican artists have run into trouble at the US border. It's becoming a pattern. Growing visa problems have affected more than just Grupo Firme. Julian Alvarez, another superstar in regional Mexican music, saw his visa revoked just before a major performance in Dallas. Los Alegres del Barranco had their visas pulled earlier this year after they appeared to glorify El Mencho, one of Mexico's most dangerous cartel leaders. No specific allegations have been made against Grupo Firme. No official word from the U.S. Department of State. Only a wall of silence and the familiar phrase, visa records are confidential. Still, the implications are clear. Musicians from Mexico are under closer scrutiny than ever before. Some say it's a response to cartel violence. Others believe it's politics wrapped in bureaucracy. Either way, it's costing fans performances, artists their stages, and festivals their headline acts. Grupo Firme is not just any band. Winners of the Latin Grammy. Singers of hits like Ya Superiam and Cada Quien. Icons of banda music, a genre that has transcended borders and now fills stadiums in the U.S. They've played Sophie Stadium. They've stood on the iHeartRadio stage. They've sold out shows from California to Oklahoma. They've made Mexican regional music part of the global conversation. But this isn't just about music anymore. Back in February, Grupo Firme canceled a show in Mazatlan. A narcomanta, a message from a cartel, was draped across a bridge. A severed human head was found nearby. The message was clear: stay away. And they did. The group has consistently distanced itself from Narcocorridos, a subgenre of Mexican music that romanticizes the cartel life. They've spoken openly about the content of their songs: love, heartbreak, celebration, not violence. That kind of music doesn't feed us, said frontman Eduin. This kind does. Yet, they are still caught in the web of suspicion. Visa issues are becoming the new censorship. No charges. No trials. Just silence and blocked borders. In the shadows of all this, the loss of Valerie Mahaffey felt like a quiet earthquake. A gentle force in American television and theater, gone at 71. Her battle with cancer ended on May 30th, the same day Grupo Firme told fans they couldn't come to California. She was known for northern exposure. She won an Emmy. She worked Broadway with Raul Julia, shared stages with Morgan Freeman and Tom Hulce. Her range spanned decades, from Seabiscuit to Dead to Me. Her death was a reminder of fragility. So is this moment with Grupo Firme. Fragility of access. Fragility of art. Fragility of movement when culture meets suspicion. Julian Alvarez knows that. He had his visa revoked back in 2017 after being accused of cartel ties, a charge he denied. He was removed from the blacklist in 2022. He came back to play shows. And then, just before another stadium show, his visa was yanked again. These aren't isolated stories anymore. They are ripples of a bigger tide, artists silenced not by lack of audience but by paperwork and whispers. Los Alegres del Barranco had plans to tour the US too. Those dreams dissolved after a single image of El Mencho at one of their shows. Deputy Secretary of State Christopher Landau confirmed it. Their visas were canceled for glorifying a known cartel leader. Even intent doesn't seem to matter anymore. Appearances are enough. Allegations aren't needed. Grupo Firme continues to insist they have nothing to do with narco culture. They aren't writing ballads for traffickers. They aren't sending coded messages in songs. They're writing about pain, love, dancing, and life. But someone, somewhere, isn't convinced. And so the stages stay dark. For now, they've promised fans they'll be back. They've promised to return once the process clears. And fans will wait. That's what fans do when their artists are taken away not by choice, but by delay. In a world where Mexican music is exploding in popularity, on Spotify, on TikTok, in sold-out arenas, it's a cruel twist of fate to see its biggest stars held up by red tape. So the music pauses, the lights stay off, and the story continues. Valerie Mahaffey's legacy lives on in reruns and memories. Grupo Firme's voice is silenced not by illness but by policy. Both stories are about talent. Both stories are about presence, one taken by cancer, the other by caution. And both leave us with silence, and the hope that it won't last.